Welcome back to the London Christmas Tournament Expert Division opening round, hole number 8. Here we're going to be playing a Zerk Blast It to the Green shot, APOC 5 plus. Uh, we're looking for the hole in one, obviously, but uh, it's not the easiest wind to grab the hole in one, although it is possible. The adjustment for this shot is P5 plus 0% elevation, max numbers, and we're going to push up 15 plus yards or to max, whichever comes first. The base spin set is 5.8 topspin and 2 left spin. It is a full overpower shot. APOC 5 and 6, you'll have the red ring on the left rough. APOC 7 is 2/3 of the blue ring in the left rough. And then APOC 8 is 1/3 of the blue ring in the left rough. And that's all at P5 max extension. If you want, you have the ability to, you can add a little bit of topspin for every 3+ yards you're short pushing up. You can add 0.1 topspin, right? So I have a little chart here. If you have it available to you, if you pull down to the plus 16, 17, or 18, you stay 5.8 topspin. If you pull down to the 19, 20, or 21, then you can use 5.9 topspin. If you pull down to the 22, 23, or 24, you can use 6 topspin. If you pull down to the 25 or 26, I recommend 6.1 topspin. And if you pull down to the plus 27, I would recommend 6.2 topspin. Just so you know, I haven't pulled anywhere close to that. I have pulled everything down to the plus 16 and up to the plus 21. That's all I've seen, but you may see a 22 or 23. I doubt you'll ever see much higher than that, but you never know. It's Playdemic. I'm using a standard curl here. If you want to spend a little bit of time working out different curl tweaks, what I would tell you based on the shots that I've taken, the more crosswind you have, in other words, when you adjust, the higher the number you're adjusting to, the more crosswind you have. And when you have more crosswind, I know it sounds a little funny, but it actually needs, I think, a touch more curl for the lower winds and just a little bit less for the higher winds. But to be safe, I would play the same curl unless you want to spend a little bit of time practicing this. It's front nine. It's going to change opening round, so I don't think it's a good enough wind angle to waste a whole bunch of time on, but that's entirely up to you. I'll show you what I got here. When I set this up, I was actually supposed to be set up a third of a ring further to the right. I set this up with the APOC 5 and 6 reference. I was supposed to have 2/3 of the blue ring in the left rough, and I had the red ring touching. So I actually, had I put this in the correct spot, it would have had a really good chance at dropping. So here we're adjusting P5 0 max. We pull down to the plus 16. We're going to push this back up to max. If you pull down anything below 16, that's when you start pushing up the 15 plus yards. This is the curl that I used here. And I'm looking at my center line going through the top tip of the triangle here. Right here. That's what I'm looking at. That's the amount of curl I'm using. Full overpower. So center line running through the top tip of the triangle. Left curl. Do your best to hit perfect. Great rights can be a little dangerous here. There is a tree there, and they did, for some unknown reason, put some signs in the way, and they are in play. So what I can tell you is I've hit a double great left on this shot. Didn't hit the rough at all with my second bounce, and I was still safe with 5.8 topspin. All right, so if great right scares you, my recommendation would be to add left curl and just play the shot with APOC 5 left curl. So have your center line on the outside of the shot circle instead of the top tip. And that way it makes it a little more great right friendly. But you see this one comes in very nicely, comes up the hill, the perfect speed coming back down. The only issue I had was I set up at the wrong starting position. Had I been that third of a ring over to the right, this most likely would have went in the hole. So a good chance, easy eagle. Great lefts are better than great rights. And if you're worried about great rights, add a little bit more curl, take your easy eagle, and don't waste too much time on this. But a good chance, easy eagle, and a chance at the hole in one. So wish you the best of luck. Hope you get the drop, and we'll catch you on the next one.